Today we're starting with a beef stew, doing it in the crock pot. Let me go ahead and show you what we got. I'm gonna start with, I have beef broth that comes in a little carton. I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. Put half a cup of that, half a packet of onion soup mix. I went cheap. So I'm gonna add a cup. I have 2 cups in here. I'm only gonna do 1 cup of water because I'm gonna do 2, you know what, I'll do 2 cups of water, what the heck. I'm gonna add some beef broth to it as well. ChatGPT said to add 1.5 cups to 2 cups of the beef broth because with the onion soup mix it might get a little bit salty. But I want to add potatoes. I have sweet potatoes and russet potatoes, which I'm going to add right now. And those are also in water. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too salty or too not salty. Either way, I can fix it. If it gets too salty, you add potatoes. If it's not salty enough, I'll add the rest of the onion soup mix. And we won't know till I get home from work today, which is one of the things I love about a crock pot. Set it and forget it. So now I've got the onion soup mix, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and regular potatoes. Now we're gonna move on to browning the ground beef so that we can, not ground beef, the stew meat, so we can have some protein in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning to the meat before I brown it. So I'm gonna do a little Tony Chachere's. I'm out of lemon pepper, but I have to make a Walmart order anyway, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of it in here and mix it in with the meat. When I get a little bit more stuff, a little bit of soy sauce for flavor, and then I have a smoky flavor that liquid smoke I'm gonna add to it too, so that it gives it a nice little smoky flavor when it's cooking. And I'm trying not to make it too salty, but I guess we'll see what happens. I'm just tossing a little bit of this. I love this liquid smoke because it smells like it, once you eat it, it has that nice rich smoky taste. This is the last of my lemon pepper. I have my cast iron pan heating. I'm gonna go ahead and see where I put this. Just make sure that the oil is oily enough. Let's a little bit. I don't know if I need to. Let's just see what happens when I put my Guidry's. I cheat. I make life easy for myself. I'm going to work in a few minutes. So I'm just going to throw this in and let that cook down for a minute, and then I'm going to add the meat, and then I'm going to put everything into the crock pot. We're just going to let that get somewhat translucent. Make a little bit of space for my meat to go in there. I could add everything into the crock pot. I have garlic too. I'm going to do that last. Right now, I'm not cooking it all the way. I'm just browning it right now. You can hear that sizzle going. I'm going to throw a little garlic salt on top. Just lightly dust it. Todd's son brought this to our house. I love the taste of it. It just gives it some type of, I don't know how to explain the taste. It just tastes good. He bought it at the Asian market. I'm just going to go ahead and cook this in, and then I'm dumping it all into the crock pot in a few minutes. It's already browning on the one side. Get it brown enough to go in the crock pot. Which, I don't know why, for the longest time I had the crock pot all the way at the other side of the sink. Then I had to move this stuff all the way over there. It just makes a lot more sense to put the crock pot right close to where I'm browning my stuff, because that makes it easier. It could go anywhere because it's a crock pot. I may have put too much in at one time. I think it was still work. I think 2 minutes would get it. I'm thinking I might want to order some sour cream from Walmart too, because if I'm using onion soup mix in it, it would be terrible if I added, once everything's cooked, add a little sour cream to it. Like I said, I only put half of the packet of onion soup mix. That's what Chat said to do. Said if you want to add more, you can always add it later. Salt is easier to add than to remove, for sure. It looks like this is somewhat brown. Good enough for government work, especially with the shutdown government. I actually did more than Congress today. Actually, that's most days. I think that's most people most days. Alexa, stop. I'm just transferring the contents to the crock pot now. I'm gonna use this strainy spoon so I don't get too much oil and grease in it. It goes in here. Whatever I don't accidentally dump out. I'm gonna let this cook for probably 6 hours. I don't even have to think about it, which is why I love a crock pot. Second best invention for women. Pay no attention to the spills that I'm making. I will clean them, or the dogs will, or the robot vacuum will. So 8 hours later, this is what my stew looks like in the bowl. You can see the sweet potatoes, the regular potatoes. Todd put the carrots in. So pretty.
That means pretty much I did it all from scratch.
Yeah.
I had to cut the thing open and turn it upside down.
Wait, did you use a scissors or did you bite it?
Scissors. I used scissors. I had to use a tool.
Okay.
What a great meal. This stuff is awesome, and the meat has a great flavor.
Well, excellent. White Trash has done it again. We made a stew for cool weather. I mean, it reached 53 degrees in Louisiana. I was in the 70s, but that's not very high for us. Anyway, have a great day, and thank you for watching.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Comment too, please.